Hi, it's Dr. K here. I would love to share this video with you. Yes, of a fire and of something profound that I realized today. And that's from a standpoint of being a physician and the power that the words that I have hold for the patients that come to see me. And then just being a human being and the power that my words have. And it's really more the energy that's behind the words. I have been cautious to give people advice when it comes to many controversial things, especially lately, vaccine and other, i.e. not telling them what to do, because a lot of them come to me and they trust me and they trust my way in. And I have truly been afraid to use the powers that, quote unquote, powers that have been kind of bestowed upon me by being a physician. And that is, that in our society, we do believe that physicians know and know better sometimes than we do, or than our body does, or than our intuition does. And oftentimes we have overridden the inner voice that tells us, do this, don't do this, because somebody of authority and knowledge and credential has told us so. And I have done that myself many, many, many times. And every time I have done that, it has had some difficult consequences for me. And I have seen that for my patients as well. And I have had this experience today where I shared what was in my heart, but it wasn't in my heart. It was my mind kind of being upset and my personal space being threatened in a way. And instead of me coming into my heart and just being in that space with this other person, I said something. And the moment I said that, I could feel oh my gosh, the destructive energy that came out with it. Wasn't the words, it was really the energy that followed or preceded the words. And it was so profound, because this being, as she told me later, and we reconciled and had a beautiful conversation, she tried to ignore me and ignore these words. And I think this power and this kind of energetic force coming at her, and as she tried to ignore me, she missed this big branch in front of her, and she literally hit her head quite a bit the seconds after I said what I said. And in that moment, I could see the whole big picture. I paused and I thought, oh my goodness, I did this in a way. Like the words, the power of the words created this short in a way in her field and had her walk into the branch. And I thought, wow, no wonder I have been afraid of speaking my truth, because I have been afraid of the damage that it can cause when I say something and it may not be accurate, or the truth may prove it not to be the truth later on. And I have truly been afraid of speaking that because of the fear of causing more damage. And what I realized today is very profound. I was doing this sweat lodge here. It's where the fire is, and it's just so beautiful. And I could see the whole picture, and this beautiful soul just kind of coming and us having a conversation and reconciling. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's as simple as making a choice. It's literally, as much as it feels like it's unconscious when I say it, and that's what I have been afraid, that these powerful words or other acts that I do come out unconsciously. and they do not come from the heart, and therefore they are hurtful, I realize it's as simple as making a choice to use my powers for good and have that be a conscious choice. And that simply feels like it just rewires the whole system. It's like there's okay, it's my mind's like, okay, I'm not the one to be speaking out blindly just whatever I think in that moment is, selfishly good for me, or I believe is the truth because it's my truth in my mind. No, when I can drop into my heart and plug into the actual universal consciousness and the truth of the consciousness, I have a choice. And the choice is that I shall be coming from my heart. And my heart, the powers are to be used for good. Whether it's the words, whether it's the act, whether it's just simply being in the presence with another person and feeling one way over the other. It's as simple as the choice of I shall use my powers, whatever the powers are, for good. So be it.